I'm gonna go see Patrick Pina. I really respect this guy. He keeps himself very together. And I just come see him when he needs me. Hi, Vern.
Hey.
Hi, baby. How you doing? Can I pat him?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Hi, baby. How you doing?
Hey, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
All right.
You want to go on inside?
Sure. Go on in.
So this is some J Kush.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
crossed up
Sweet.
blackberry Kush with I think some white Russian.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Feels like there's probably about 4 or 5 ounces there.
Okay.
You know, and that'll probably last me, like I say,
Couple weeks.
at least a couple, maybe 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
Beautiful. Let's do those two. And I'm gonna get the bag out of your way.
Yeah, there's a couple nice ones. We'll get these water leaves off. I normally do that pretty easily. And then if you let the buds sit for a little bit, probably a day or so, sitting out like this.
And that makes it dry out a little bit.
Yeah. And it'll be some high-grade medicine.
I lost my sight from an illness about 13 years ago, a type of retinitis, and that turned into a glaucoma. You start to feel a headache all around your eyes. The eye pressures are going up because apparently the veins are becoming restricted in your eyes, the capillaries. Medical marijuana was definitely a godsend because it reduced the headaches. From the time I was diagnosed, I had used different types of medications and things like that, but the only one that really works effectively and for a long term is cannabis. The doctors explain it that it eases the pressure in the eyes. My friend introduced me to OAKY Joe. He provides me with a few ounces from time to time, and he never asks for a penny.
Now, you smoke about every 15-20 minutes, you said?
Yeah, when I'm medicated, I'll do it for an hour. The doctors explain it that it eases the pressure in the eyes. That's what's called intraocular pressure. And part of glaucoma is that it creates a high intraocular pressure. So you use eye drops, and you can use all the, they do, even in extreme cases, they do surgery. Mm-hmm. But in my case, the eye drops just don't work anymore. I've used them for years, and just like anything, it wears out. Money becomes a big challenge if you're going to use quality cannabis. I'm reaching.
Here's some other stuff that you can get a taste of and see if you like it or not.
Okay, can do.
Hey, I like your screensaver.
What's it of?
It's got a veteran with an automatic rifle with an American flag behind it and helicopters flying in the background.
That's one of my pictures. I made that in 1992. After I graduated high school, I joined the Army, and I served in the artillery. I was the guy that shoots the cannon. I pulled the string on the back of the cannon, send a shell down range. But I was in the military for 7 years. I really enjoyed some of it, but it was really more of a job. I left active duty to go to college in upstate New York, the Rochester Institute of Technology, where I learned photojournalism and imaging. I was in the military reserve, the Army Reserve, and I got called up for Operation Desert Storm back in 1990-91. Well, the situation provided me with a hell of an opportunity to photograph, so I photographed the whole thing from the day I deployed until the day we got back. It was rewarding in some ways to record it because there is so little documentation of the Persian Gulf War, of Desert Storm, because the military had strict control in those days on journalists. And I recorded it and I kept the journal, and it's my little piece of history. And hopefully someday I'll get to publish a book on it. I was working on a book when I lost my sight. Is that the same one with the building?
No, this one's got the oil.
Is it a black sky?
Yeah, black sky on the left.
And a huge explosion in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an oil fire.
boy.
Go ride. You walk at a fast pace, huh? Right, Bernie? Hey, Patrick, I'll see you later. I have a real sense of accomplishment when I finish my work. I know that these people are benefiting from this. I see it firsthand. Their gratitude and their thanks is just wonderful, man. When I did something wrong when I was a kid, I get this really cold spot inside because I knew my dad was going to come home and beat me because I was being an asshole. And now I get a warm, fuzzy feeling like that guy Garth from Wayne's World. I live in Kelseyville, live with my wife and my two kids, 7 and 3. Millie's a class leader. She got moved from 1st to 3rd grade, and she's like one of the... How many class leaders are there?
4.
And you're one of the 4?
I think, yeah.
She's got all sorts of certificates. Trustworthy, responsible, caring, giving, and service. She's one of a kind.
Yeah.
You only have a few problems left to solve. What's 8 plus 8?
8 plus 8? 16.
Thank you.
I gotta do something. Yeah, that's yours, Marlo. Fee.
My dad was an engineer in the U.S. Army, graduated from West Point in 1956. I was born there in '63 when he was a professor of engineering. He ended up at Virginia Tech, which I grew up my high school years. I was getting in all sorts of shit, and my dad told me to just go do some good. I told him I didn't know how to do anything. He said, well, we'll figure out something to keep you out of trouble. So I went and worked at the VA's hospital in Roanoke, Virginia one summer. Didn't get in any trouble and got to help out people, and I found out it feels real good. So that's where do some good comes from. My dad told me even if you don't know how to do anything, you can do some good.